Yes, he said we can pick them up on Friday.
Oh, good.
So that'll be okay. Oh, and I met Colin on the way home, and he was telling me that he's trying to arrange a visit to a mine out near Lustleigh.
Put a gold mine?
No, don't think so, no. It's, apparently it was started up in the late 1700s, and it was a black lead mine, I think they referred to it. I don't know that much about it, so obviously I've got to get into the details a bit later. But
So what did you say then?
yeah, so I'd like to go. So
Right.
he's going to see if we can organise it, and he's going to give me a ring when he can tie it up.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so I look forward to that.
Morning, anyone there?
Hello.
Hello, John.
Morning.
I'm Colin, and this is Jim.
Hi, Colin.
Yeah.
Hello, Jim.
Pleased to meet you. Yeah.
We arranged to come down to have a little look around the Kelly mine. Is it possible to do?
Yeah, no problem at all.
Excellent.
Yeah, I can show you around.
Yeah.
We'll start off down the bottom then.
Right. Is that this
That's
way? is
okay.
it?
Yeah, that's down
Right.
this way. We'll just go down to the lower adit, which is one of the main mine entrances. We've got two men working in the adit at the moment.
So what sort of work are they doing down there now?
They're removing spoil, which is the rubbish from the roof falls, so we can clear an area inside.
Oh,
Good stuff, this. Couple more shovelfuls then. And we'll be done.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Right.
Oh, that'd be the signal for the winch man to haul the truck up the incline. That's a safety bar on the back of the truck, which acts as a brake should anything go wrong.
You do it yourself? Not my age.
Now that looks extremely hard work. Were they well paid for this sort of job?
Actually, the miners earned more than farm labourers did because of the dangers of the job. They also, at the end of their shifts here, used to go over and work on the farm just to supplement their wages a bit more. Yeah.
Oh, God. Working all hours.
Afraid so.
Looks an enormous amount of manual labour involved.
There is. Right, we're off to the mine shaft now. This is our headgear.
So how long has that been?
About 2 years.
Where did you get all that timber from?
Oh, here's Brian. He'll be able to tell you all about that.
Hello, Brian.
Hello.
Morning, Brian.
Morning.
Yeah. You going to tell us a bit about this headgear, I believe,
Well,
are you?
just a bit. It's reclaimed timber. Been here, about a couple of years, and it was from Devonport Dockyard.
Right.
Rebuilt it from a pattern that I sussed out from one of the mines in Cornwall.
Right. Right, we're going to look at it in a bit more detail, I think.
Yep, okay then. Now we go up to the washing strips.
Well, as this is a mine area, it's just exceptionally beautiful, especially with the sun coming through the trees like this.
At the washing strips now, luckily Nicky's here. Up here, and it's now going to be sorted out.
So you call this shiny ore?
Well, that's the common name for it, but it's the actual fact it's Micaceous hematite,
Right.
a form of iron ore. This is the hard rock, and this is the processed rock, the soft rock. You can see the hematite glistening in the sunshine. I'll go and turn the spray bar on, and then Nick will show you all the way through the washing strip.
Show you how it works. The washing process, known as bubbling.
So we need some water then for now.
Oh, John does the honours. The hard lumps can be sorted out by hand. You've got that sort of hard grey material, it's very heavy. And the softer material and some of the waste is just thrown out. But the best quality stuff is the stuff that's just being washed through by the water down to the next part of the washing process. The little lad then has to move down to the next part of the washing strip.
And what sort of age lad would have been doing this clever work?
It'd be 13 or 14. The men we've found who worked here in the 1920s and 30s said they had to keep on doing this with a batch of material until it stopped showing colour. Colour being the grey material that's washed down all the time. That's the flakes of shiny ore being washed out. And then in the end you just keep the material agitated all the time until the shiny ore flakes stay in suspension in the water and they're carried out with the water. That's the stuff you want. Being carried out over the top and down into a pipe underground into large settling tanks at the bottom of the mine.
Very interesting, thank you very much.
We're trying to find when we've erected the head frame in there, Keith.
October
or September, so it's the next month then. Right, I found it, Brian, when we assembled the head frame.
Yeah.
Wednesday, the 21st of October.
What year was that?
2009. Didn't you that day?
Just missed it. I got in the afternoon and
A wonderful sight it was.
lighters at the
Yeah.
when I was on holiday. Yeah.
There's only 3 of us.
Yeah.
No, during the summer because we don't have the stove on. We make our way up to the reservoir now.
Right, fine.
Yep, this is our reservoir, which is our main water supply for power down in the mill. It feeds in from various places on the hillside.
Surprising how water power has been so important to man's development and industrialisation.
Very much so. That's an overshot wheel, and both of our wheels on this site are overshots. We go down and have a look at the stamps. Cornish and Californian. They were designed to be broken down and moved around in the Californian gold rush. So they take all the metal bits, load them on the donkeys, and away they went. And when they got to where they were needing to be, they just cut down a few trees and made a new frame.
Wow.
The ore comes down to the settling tanks here in the water, and then it's dug out, which is the ore here, ready to go down to the drying shed.
Looks actually it looks a bit like clay at that stage, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. This is the only spare head we have for the Californian stamps.
What sort of weight are those then, John? Heavy.
Heavy.
I think you better put it down before it pulls you down.
And this one's a worn out one head, so at this stage it would probably go in the scrap iron bin.
So what goes on in here then, John?
Well, this is the upper mill, the engine room, and this is where all the power comes from, up on this floor. The winch is being used for hauling the trucks up on the incline. The Blackstone engine, which we use when we haven't got enough water, it runs on paraffin. Single cylinder engine, and there's a blow lamp fits underneath there that heats up the bulb. The fuel's switched on and it's turned over by hand to start it, and it just keeps running all day if you need it to. It's water cooled, the tank behind us. This is John, he's going to be our witch man for today. 3 volts means haul, I'll reply.
You can hear the turbine starting, you can see the wheels starting to turn. When it's up to speed, we start to haul.
How do you know when to stop it?
I shall see the truck appear at the top of the incline.
This looks like pretty good exercise here, John. What's going on here?
This is the last process in the ore retrieval system, where they got the last of the hematite out of the stuff from the stamps, crushed stuff.
Have a yours go, Colin?
Well, I'll have a go, yes.
Go on in, Colin. Bit more effort than that, come on. It needs to go down deep in the water. And up.
Not as heavy as I thought it might be. Must be fine with a tea break.
But these will be early much doing this side. The water comes down through that launder there to the water wheel, and that drives it, but I'm afraid we can't run it today because we haven't got enough water.
What's a launder then, John?
Just a water channel, yeah. This is the last process of the ore, which is moving it from here down to the drying shed. The ore comes down the chute, it is then shovelled up onto the hot plates and then moved over one shovel width until it reaches this side, very dry and ready for packing. The water wheel on the outside powers all the machinery on the inside. The bucket belt takes the ore up to the top of the column and drops it into the other hopper. And from there the ore is sorted and the good ore comes down into the barrel, weighed and sealed with their destinations ready for transport to Lustleigh station. Welcome to our little museum.
Oh, this is nice.
The building of which is on the original foundations of the old mine office.
Wow.
So it was this exact size originally.
What was the shiny ore used for then?
One of the uses was soaking up the ink on documents, which was before blotting paper was invented, called pounce.
And another use?
For sparkleware on pottery.
I heard that it was also used for a rust-proof paint.
That's correct. The rust-proofing effect was due to the flakes of mica laying over each other.
What, like sort of fish scales?
Fish scales, that's right, you've got it, yeah, and that stopped the water getting through.
Right.
A major user of the paint was the Navy, used in battleship grey paint.
Well, thank you very much, John, for a most interesting visit.
You're more than welcome.
We've thoroughly enjoyed our visit, so thank you very much.
I'm glad you have.
Thanks so much, John. Yeah, as I say,
You're welcome.
I didn't know anything about mining in this type of material before, but I've learned a great deal over the last few hours, so thanks so much.
Don't forget to come back.
We will do, yeah, and we'll spread the word.
Thank you
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.